Well, we're headed back in. Saw him last night, but he was a no-show this morning. He's right there. He's behind them branches. This way. Smoke. Well, we're headed back in. We decided to move the tree stand out into that row of trees out in the middle of the field. We hunted that stand last night and this morning. Saw him last night, but he was a no-show this morning. We tried to slip in there, put the decoy out, thinking that with him being kind of the more aggressive buck that he may posture up and come in and give us a shot, but we never did see him. So what I think happened was, and we saw this the other morning from glassing up top, sometimes he'll hang out down south and bed. You know, I don't know if it's because he needs to go get water every 2 or 3 days or what it is, but we're headed back in. We feel good about where we're hanging. It's actually the same tree where Tyler killed a deer. I videoed him shoot a deer about 3 or 4 years ago. The Milk River quest for a big buck continues. For that deer to come in. I mean, they're probably only a couple hundred yards north of the property line, if that. Could you get them at all?
Yeah.
You think? Tell anything about them?
I think so. Should be able to see a little bit.
This is pretty cool. You'll be able to see them coming. You'll get a little footage of them coming right here, and in the morning, right here. The reason why we have to do this is this little gate opening right here is the best pinch point on the property right now. A ton of deer funneling through here. And so as you can see, I think you can see, there's no trees around here big enough to hang a tree stand in. They're just all little bitty trees. So the natural option is to brush in by these hay bales that are already here, which is about 15 yards from where they're crossing. So this works. This is gonna be epic. Got like a little fort in here. Feel like I'm a kid again. I might start breakdancing if we kill him. Just kidding. But this is gonna be sweet if it works. We're fully enclosed right here. I've got a little shooting hole. This morning, the big buck that we watched from the hill, he came right through this gate. He was following another smaller buck. So this is definitely a morning and evening spot. Should have the wind right in our face out of the west. Fingers crossed. I'm doing this for Bill. This is for Bill Jordan. He loves hunting out of makeshift blinds. So this is going to be sweet if it works out. Oh, we got some deer. There's 2 bucks coming around the corner too. I probably ought to go ahead and slip down. Not supposed to be going that way. All he's doing is looking at where he wants to go. Dude, when these deer start piling through, we're going to have to hunker down. They're just all looking, not at us, but they're looking around. There's our young tall buck. He's down low now. Our shooter buck was a no-show. I think our wind just had a little too much south in it. It was supposed to be perfectly west, and I think it had a little too much south in it. And so I think the first set of deer that came right here to the north of us, I think they just kind of got our wind. And then I think it was that first deer swirled back behind us. And I think it was basically a domino effect. After that, everything just kind of followed it. Nothing crossed right here in front of us. We had probably, I don't know, 30 deer, maybe 20 or 30 deer come to the east and go up the coulee that way, but there's still some deer kind of working through there. We just gotta hope that with the cooler weather setting in with this front, maybe we get some steady winds. That would help tremendously. That way maybe we could at least take that factor out of play. I mean, I feel like we're all over bucks. We're all over where they want to go, where they want to be, trying to get in between them, but we just got to get the wind and the weather, the temperature to cooperate. These deer are just a little bit too unpredictable right now. They're really spread out and they're not focused and they're not funneling into one area. They can just kind of go wherever they want to go. That's what's making it kind of tough. Day 6, I believe it is. Is it day 6? I think it's day 6. So based on the most recent information, we decided to come back in here to where we hung the stand a couple days ago. Wind's pretty good for it. Already a bunch of deer out there just kind of feeding around. So I've got confidence in this spot. We just got to have the right deer come by. Hopefully we can get it done pretty quick. It seems like we're losing deer every day. Got high mid-60s and finally a good consistent wind. I mean, it's blowing It's blowing 7 to 10 miles an hour, so that's good. We'll see what tonight holds. Right there. He's behind them branches. What are they looking at? There's something going on over there that they're looking at. They're still staring. Buck's still out there feeding. We got some more deer starting to roll into our east. But this buck's been out there feeding for an hour, it seemed like anyways. He fed right up into the bottom of that other tree stand that we hunted. The wind would have been wrong for it, but he turned around and he's facing back this way, so we just kind of hope that he feeds this way. Normally they do that, but we'll see. I'm so pumped. This way. Careful, careful, careful. Just don't move. He's looking. Just be real slow. Smoke. Stay on him. You got it. I lost. He just went down right there. I didn't Dude, gosh. No. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Oh, it was just meant to be. It was just meant to be. Dude, I'm glad you saw him. I'm glad you saw him. Oh, he stopped right there perfect. Oh my gosh, he went down right over the fence. Did you get him? Did you get him?
I did. I got it.
I'm kind of glad it happened like that because it didn't give me a chance to get nervous.
You yelled at me and I'm sitting where I'm not trying to move and I just see him coming right there.
I don't know how he got past us.
Oh, you're going to be able to see it on camera.
Dude.
We're both just not paying attention.
I'm sitting here because I thought he was going to follow this young buck. And so I was watching him, but I was also watching right here. But he must have just zipped through that little ditch right there.
Really cut in, 'cause I feel like we have a couple
Dude,
holes
he
in
smoked.
ditches.
He smoked and he's down.
Dude, good road.
God, we worked for that one.
Oh, we did.
Oh, gosh. Dude, my dream hunt.
Oh, I'm so happy.
My dream hunt. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude, we fought through tough conditions.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if we've even seen that deer. I'm not sure if we've seen him.
I was trying to think if we've seen him from up top or not. I just don't remember.
Golly. He's down right there, like, I don't know. He's down at 110 yards.
I didn't get him going down.
He was,
I couldn't get him.
he's 28. He's 28 right there. He stopped perfect. I was talking to him too when he was over there. I was like, please come over here. Please come over here. Please come over here. And you know what saved us? He's right directly downwind right there.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was looking at us when he drew.
I think he was getting our wind, but I sprayed all that nose jammer. And I think that saved us. I think it gave us just enough time to get a shot.
Yeah, 'cause he stood there for a
He was
little
kind of starting to nose up in the air. I'm so glad you saw him because I was still right here looking. Oh man, my dream hunt. I never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd ever be able to hunt here. This was my favorite place growing up as a kid. These Milk River hunts just blew my mind, and it was just my favorite hunts. Thank you, Bill Jordan. Thank you, Tyler Jordan. Thank you, everybody at Realtree. We're dealing with some definite EHD going around. It's been hot, but we just knocked down a good one. We just knocked down a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I was starting to get down, and I kind of had already made up in my mind that it wasn't meant to be. We'd have to either come back during rifle season or give it a year or two to build back up. That's probably right there was one of the best ones we've seen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's go get my arrow. He's just down right there on the fence. Memories made in this tree. Bunch of memories. Oh yes, sir. Sever ate him up. Let's go get him. Let's go ahead and go across. Here he lays. Right here. Big old body joker. Oh my golly, man. He's a stud. Dang, man, that's awesome, isn't it? That's so cool how his beam curves in like that. Man, we worked for this deer. Pretty sure, I don't know if it's him or not, but we saw a big 8 from up top the other morning. I guess what was that, yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning we went up top and saw a deer with a bunch of other does and stuff feeding out here, and it looked real similar. I'm fairly confident it was this deer. If not, it's just like him, but either way, man, I can't be any more happy. My dream hunt. Just a stud of an 8. I can't be any more proud. I probably don't deserve this, but I don't take it for granted. I can promise you that. I just never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be able to come out here and hunt, let alone shoot a deer like this. First one of the season. I'm jacked. I'm jacked, dude. I love him. God, these deer are so big. body-wise. They're so big body-wise, it makes their racks look small when they're on the hoof, but when you walk up to them, you realize they're bigger than you think. He about got past us. He snuck up on us. That's the funniest part about it. Sever Smoke City. I'm freaking jacked. I'm freaking jacked, man.